If a dog could talk, it wouldn't ask for more toys, nor would it need an expensive treat. What it truly longs for is simple, things money can't buy. It doesn't need a fancy bed, nor branded gear. What it needs is the look in your eyes when you gaze at it, your hand gently resting on its head, a few minutes sitting together, saying nothing, yet breathing the same air. In its world, happiness is when you are there, truly present. Today, let's listen together to the 7 things a dog, if it could speak, would whisper to you with all its heart. 1. Let's delight together in the little moments. Have you ever noticed? Dogs are creatures who find joy in the smallest things. A leaf falling, a breeze through the window, your glance alone, enough to make that little tail wag. When you walk through the door, they jump up, spin in circles like a child. You might think it's just normal excitement, but in fact it is deep-rooted joy. To them, your coming home is the greatest gift of the day. They don't understand you just endured a long, tiring day. What they see is, my person has come back. And just like that, the whole house brightens, simply because you've stepped in. Try pausing, smiling, saying softly, "Hello, I missed you too." That moment, for a dog, is worth more than any treat you could give. You don't need to wait for a special occasion to celebrate with them. When you praise them simply because they're lying quietly, or laugh when they bring you your slippers, you're sowing pure joy in their hearts. They might not understand your words, but they understand your energy. When you're genuinely happy, they feel it. When you're upset, they withdraw. So let your joy reach them, gently, sincerely. Because in a dog's world, happiness doesn't lie in grand gestures. It lies in the small moment when you smile at them for no reason. Don't spare a few seconds to share joy with your dog, because in their world, those seconds can be a lifetime of happiness. What does your dog often do that makes you laugh? Tell me, because the next point may prompt you to pause and reflect on yourself. 2. Give them your full attention. Dogs don't understand deadline, Zoom meeting, or urgent email. They only understand one thing. Are you here, or are you somewhere else? When you look into their eyes, they feel love. When you stroke their head in silence, they know they are safe. But when you scroll your phone, their eyes wait, then slowly drop. A study by Kyoto University found that dogs can recognize their owner's distracted gaze and react with genuine emotion. When ignored, they feel sad, sometimes showing signs of betrayed trust. A dog's world is very simple. If you look at them, they see love. If you turn away, they see distance. So even for a few minutes, genuinely be with them. When you crouch down, place your hand on their head and whisper, "I love you." You're speaking the language their heart understands best. They don't need hours, they don't need gifts, just your gaze and a smile. To them, that's proof. I still matter to someone. Sometimes just 2 minutes of focused presence can change a dog's entire day. Next time they gently nudge your leg, don't push them away, don't say later. Stop, look into their eyes, and let your heart speak instead. Because sometimes, silence is the deepest language of love. 3. Let them go slow and sniff more. We often think walking the dog is about exercise. But for a dog, a walk is like reading the news, like an adventure, like a way to understand the world. Every patch of grass is a story. Every scent is a status update from another dog. When you rush with the leash and push them forward, you're inadvertently cutting off the pages of the book they're reading. According to the Journal of Veterinary Behavior, allowing dogs to sniff freely helps reduce heart rate, reduce stress, and increase happy hormones. For them, sniffing isn't just instinct, it's feeling alive as themselves. Try loosening the leash for a few minutes. Let them pick their path, stop, sniff, and observe the world in their way. You'll see their ears perk up, their tail wag gently, their face filled with pure joy. In that moment, they feel free, respected, and fully themselves. That's how they say, "Thank you for letting me be a dog," in the best sense of the word. Don't turn the walk into a sprint, because in each slow step, the love between you and them grows little by little. 4. The power of a gentle touch. Did you know that just a slow stroke can sync your heart rate with your dog's? Researchers at University of Tokyo found that when owners silently pet their dogs, the brain waves of both become synchronized. A single touch, if it comes from genuine affection, can bring peace to both. A hand resting on their back, a gentle rub behind the ear, or simply sitting next to them and resting your hand on them. To a dog, this is the language of trust. Many people only pet their dog when playing or training. But to them, touches that come for no reason carry the deepest meaning. Because when you stroke them without asking anything, they understand. I am loved, not because I was good, but because I am me. Slow down. Take a deep breath, place your hand on their chest, and feel that warm breath. That is the simplest way to say, I am here, you're safe. Don't let the day pass without giving your dog a long hug. Because for them, that hug may be the most beautiful thing in the long day they've waded through. 5. Give each other moments of stillness. Not every moment does a dog want to play or run. Sometimes what they need most is you, simply being there. No phone, no TV, no commands. Dogs are creatures who absorb your emotions. When you are stressed, they feel uneasy. When you are tired, they quietly lie next to you as if they want to share it. They don't need to know what is happening, they just need to be near you. Have you ever tried sitting quietly with your dog, doing nothing, just breathing together? When you inhale, they inhale too. When you relax, they relax too. In this noisy world, just one moment of silence together is rare and precious. That is how you tell them, we don't need to do anything to be together. We just need to be present. If you're always busy, try setting aside 5 minutes each evening. Sit down, turn off the screens, let your dog lie beside you, and listen to that steady breath. You will realize sometimes happiness isn't loud, it's just warmth softly resting on your shoulder. 6. Talk with them more. They don't understand every word, but they understand the emotion in your voice. Tone, rhythm, pitch, those are the language they hear with their heart. When you say, "Good morning, my little friend," those small ears perk up. When you say, "Good job," their tail wags enthusiastically. And when you whisper, "I love you," that gaze softens, silently replying, "I know." According to research from Harvard University, dogs respond to the emotion in the voice even more strongly than humans do. A warm voice makes them relax. A joyful voice makes them excited. Your voice, the sound they love most in life. Don't speak only when giving commands. Speak as you would with a close friend, for to them, you are that friend. Tell them about your day. Talk about the rain, about your coffee, about something that made you smile. They may not understand every word, but they understand that you're sharing, and that makes them feel connected. For a dog, love doesn't need words, but your voice is something they never want to lose, because to them, that voice is home. 7. Teach them something new. Dogs don't only need food, sleep, and play. They need to feel that they're learning, that they're useful, that they belong. When you teach them a little trick, like shake, roll over, or simply sit still, it's not just training. It's the way you say, "I believe you can do this." Learning helps them feel confident, bonded, and important in your life. A dog who learns with its owner each day will be less stressed, less fearful, and much more loyal. Sometimes, just 10 minutes of practice can make them happy all day. Not because of the treat reward, but because of the look in your eyes when you say, "Good job, you did it." Don't wait until the dog misbehaves to teach. Teach so you can grow together. Because each small lesson is an invisible thread that connects two hearts. One human, one creature that loves you with all its purity. When you and your dog learn together, it isn't just teaching. It's love blooming every single day. They don't need words to speak. Each glance, each sigh, each time they rest their head softly, is their way of saying, "Thank you for loving me the way I understand." They don't need much, just you, your eyes, your voice, your hand, and your presence. In a dog's heart, love is truly simple. It takes the shape of you. So among those 7 things, which one touched you the most? Tell me so we can share those small but warm stories about this loyal friend. And if you'd like to understand a dog's heart more deeply, stay here with this channel because there's much more they still want to say to you, just waiting for you to listen with your whole heart.